Alright, we are back. Okay, so it is the Spark's turn. Viper, you taunted the big bird last time. Yeah. So, let's see. Alright, it's attack. Alright, so plus 11 to hit you. What's your defense? It hits you because it is doing a charge trick. So it is basically, it swings around in the air with its massive wingspan that is like, you know, a good 30 feet at least, and swoops down upon you as you stand upon the very front of the ship. And it slashes you with one of its talons for 9 points of damage. Nope. Alright, and give me an athletics check. Yep. Because its talons have the grab quality.
Any armor piercing on that?
It gets a 22. And has the exact same athletics bonus as Viper does.
Yeah. Okay,
well, then you are grappled and dragged out over the water.
23.
Yeah. So it'll you know, try and make another successful grapple check to throw you.
What happens if it grabs me?
Yeah, into the water.
Okay, yeah, but it's also grappled.
It's awesome.
I mean, sure, I guess. All right, so
to throw me?
it
Can I
swoops
voluntarily
down,
fail this grapple check?
grabs up Viper in.
Why? Why would you want to?
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Viper's going for a ride.
Well, wait. Before that before that happens, you can also choose to grab it, which puts you into a more advantageous position, and you will still be like.
Well, the thing is, I can't because it's
Yeah.
gonna be dozens of feet away from me at minimum
It's a grapple.
if I don't take the opportunity to get grabbed now.
Well,
Because it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop moving after it attacks me. It keeps going, right?
If it's a
Yeah.
grapple, is it a grapple or is it an athletics check?
It's a character.
Okay, but if it's
Otherwise,
a grapple,
the character
if
is
you
pushed
win the
back into
grapple,
his
you're
original
in the
square and
grapple.
becomes
You
flat-footed.
get to
So
choose.
no, that is not what happens on the initial grab. Also, Viper, on the initial grab, you actually get a plus 2
It's the law of
bonus
grappling.
per-
Law of grappling.
You get a plus 4 bonus because you are 2 sizes smaller. Oh no, only plus 2. It is technically the same size category as Gentleman Moose.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
Because I'm smaller. It's only huge or whatever.
It's only ridiculously
Okay,
sized.
so that's the big bird's turn.
Not impossibly sized.
I still want to
Oh,
wrestle
actually,
this bird.
no.
How-
Sorry,
whatever
it
gets
is
me
not.
into
I
bird
forgot
wrestling
about
position, I would
something,
like to do that.
which is that it has rend.
That means letting myself get grabbed. That's what
So-
I'm gonna do.
Yeah, against you. That's what makes them scary. It says you should have control of it.
Another free attack.
Can you not?
Stop giving things friend.
Alright. I was gonna say, is it because you're in the ruler tool? Yeah. Okay.
So I appear to have lost control of.
Yeah, so I think in the like brief moment that it is like the two of you are grabbing each other as it's swooping by, it also reflexively snaps down with its massive sharp beak.
Oh wait.
And gets a 24.
I had the ruler selected. Yep.
Yeah. So 3 and hits you for 13 points of damage. No armor piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Does 2d10 plus 3 with its beak.
Yep, that'll do it.
That is true, but it can make natural attacks.
You know what it can't do when it's grappled is
What? Oh,
multiple attacks per round.
right, because you voluntarily failed. Okay. So you're right. Okay, so actually it does not like so it like grabs you with one of it slashes you with its talon, and you like grab onto the leg as it tries to grab you, and yeah, it just like
Yes.
lifts you forward and slashes.
Time for another
down at you
grapple
with
check.
its massive sharp beak. Yes.
Yeah. And then I get the beaking. Okay, well now I'm at a disadvantage because it's bigger. So, find my grapple button here. -2 on there.
It only gets a
Okay.
15.
I'm gonna roll grapple, and I'm gonna spend an action die on this too.
Well, you are currently not in the advantageous position
Total.
because you voluntarily got grabbed. Yeah, now you I guess like pull yourself free of the claw and are clinging to the bird's leg.
What happens if you pin a bird that's in flight? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I will be next round.
Oh. Viper.
Yes.
Give me
Now
a
I'm telling the
reflex
bird that
save.
it's trapped in the sky with me.
Actually, give me 2 of them.
And that's a full
Yep.
round action, so.
Okay, so for that first one, you take 1 point of electrical damage, which is blocked by your damage reduction. Yeah, you get a bit of a static discharge as you're clinging on to it.
10
Yeah.
and a 15.
Okay, Dorothy and Dog, and I guess Foxglove too. The Dorothy block.
Yeah. Just enough to be exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to.
Yeah, to be
cast
clear, there's
Bless.
no way you can get Viper within Bless range,
So
because it's that
wait,
square
okay.
around you, right? Yeah, that's not happening.
So
The bird and Viper are there as a matter of ease. Yeah, because the
Viper is
bird
currently
moves
in the sky
320
punching a bird
feet
in its
when
eyeball.
it runs.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Visual shorthand.
God, these are fast fucking bird.
Okay.
So that'll
then I
that'll
will,
give a plus
cast
1 to all of
Bless
the
on
crew's
this-
attacks.
the sphere here.
Okay.
Attack rolls and also will saves. 27.
Did you move?
So I cast it.
Weren't you next to Foxglove?
And I do not get cursed.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
And I'll cast Fireball again. No. Yes. Okay, but that's still all the crew except for Ento, but I don't think he's gonna. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you implying he might not be super useful in this battle?
Yeah.
12 damage on the same crowd of birds. Oh wait, they gotta make their reflex saves.
12
18, right?
damage.
Okay. They pass all of them. Yeah, you are correct. Okay. So one of them fails. An 18, you said? So plus 9. Plus 18. Plus 13?
Mm-hmm.
13 damage. Okay, so that's 5.
No attacker. No. 13.
Okay.
13 damage.
Yeah, alright. Okay. Well, the damage has
12 damage.
piled up for them
Sorry.
at this point.
It was 13 last round. It's 12 this round.
Gotta roll their damage save first. First one passes. Second one fails. Third one fails. So two of them
Roll to see
get
if they
blown
get
out of the
caught on
sky by the explosive power of Dorothy.
I guess so.
And then the
But
last
yeah.
one, let's see if it catches fire. It does not.
As a free action, I'm going to roll.
Okay. All right. Is
the
Foxglove gonna do
action
anything?
die to gain spell points.
Unless they're here. I don't know what a rat's going to
13, 14,
That's
15,
fair.
16. It's okay. I'm back up to full.
Okay.
Enter both friends. Like, unless they're here, I don't know what a rat's going to do.
Give that rat a gun!
I mean, just strap it on her little back.
Set it up like a ballista. Put a little, get a structure set up for the barrel or swing it around to aim it.
She probably could fire a ballista. We'll keep that in our back pocket.
All right. So the birds swoop in and begin attacking the crew, including one of them is attacking Odd, who is at the helm. So that's, yeah, 4 attacks. 1,
It must be so annoying.
4. The one against Odd gets a critical error. If anyone wants to activate that. Okay. It swoops in to attack Odd with its talons, and Odd, like, dodges aside and, like, kicks it in the gut, and it falls over and is sprawled. Let's see.
Yes.
Defensive 2. That one might actually hit Greta.
Yeah.
No, never mind. Defensive 2 is still pretty good. So yeah, only one of them hits, and it's hitting Ezekiel, who's one of the sailors. And how much do these birds do again? 1d8. Actually, no, it swoops in and bites Ezekiel for 1d10, doing 9 points of damage. Yikes. Okay. Oh, he's got DR1. So, 8 points of damage. Oops. And health 3. Plus 4. Okay. Does not make the damage safe, unfortunately. Yeah, so it swoops in and just like takes a big bloody chunk out of Ezekiel's neck, and the Saurian sailor falls to the ground,
Zeke.
thrashing and bleeding out. But the rest of them miss their attacks as they swoop in. I guess thrown off balance. Right. Now it's Viper's turn. Wait. Hold on. No. What did I do? Oh, I just forgot to do... Yeah, I just forgot to do their turn earlier. Okay, that's fine. V. Yeah, okay. That was weird.
Nope.
That I remembered their turn unconsciously. Okay, V, you're up. What are you gonna do?
You forgot to move the little.
One of them,
squirt,
actually, one of them just killed one of your crew members right in
so
front
now
of
it's
you,
back to
basically.
V.
Nah, he did.
I was curious about that. Whether or not I could stabilize Ezekiel. All right, cool.
Sometimes it just be like that.
Listen, sometimes it lasts in love and sometimes it hurts instead. So.
Well, you don't. Do you actually have the charging basics feat?
I'm gonna. Let's see.
Probably not.
I could charge at that bird, and then
you can
probably
move
shoot
and then
another bird.
attack.
Is that two things, or is it just charging one? I forget.
Actually, charging basics wouldn't have let you do that anyways, but...
You know, that's a fantastic question. I'm so glad that you asked. Probably not. But I can just... Well, if I move and then I hit, then... Fair enough. I'm...
That's a hit.
No, I'm gonna shoot it. I like having guns. I'm gonna use the guns that I got.
Dang. Okay,
So
this bird's got
I-
23 points of damage on it.
Fired twice, I think.
Huh.
It's one.
It gets a 22,
24
which is
damage on that, which is 9.
20, 11, just enough to beat it. Yeah. If it had gotten a 21, it would have failed and died.
I think
That's a natural
exactly its
1.
saving throw.
What gun were you firing, V?
Well, I got an extra gun. Well, I mean, that's a
Okay.
Whoops.
I'm not gonna do it, but it would be very funny if you shot Viper.
Just there was that,
What?
you know, I'm gonna make that the musket just for funsies.
Not play all the hits.
If you somehow hit Viper, yeah.
It goes my next here instantly. Ah!
Let's see,
God
the
damn it!
bird is like that.
What the fuck?
Why not play all the hits?
Okay, roll me a d6. We'll see who your backstop is.
Once it's an accident, 2 feels a little intentional. 3 feels like
2.
fate
Okay,
at this
that's
point.
a domino.
Yeah.
The root
Well, one's an
walker
accident, 2's intentional,
who
3
just
is
got
flirting.
attacked by one of the bird people. So you
Heyo!
can, I don't know, blame it on trying to shoot that bird person. Give me an attack roll. Let's see if you hit. 15. Let's see. Domino. Defense. 2. You beat Domino's defense by 1 and hit.
Oh. 15?
5 damage. Okay. Well, luckily, Domino is a root walker, so it has damage reduction. So it only takes 3 points of damage. Let's see if the damage save is made. It is not, unfortunately.
Sorry, Domino.
Is that where's Shredder Steel at? Shredder Steel
This
is on
entire
the
season
mid
has
deck.
just been a PSA about gun safety.
No, because that is like actually an ability. So yeah, Domino dies. You just put a bullet through them, through like their torso.
So any way to like donate an action die
and
to a standard character?
Chicanery. Domino's sister-in-law standing next to Domino.
Yeah.
Screams as Domino is felled. Yeah. Sometimes the dice
Good.
don't play nice. Yeah. So long as they're against your own crew. Alright. And reloading, I'm guessing, with your other actions.
Sometimes.
Especially if your name is Sasha.
Okay. The amount of ones you have rolled in this campaign is just probability defying. Sasha the Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. A bunch of the crew
That's
are
what they call me.
reloading, using one action to, or
Deeply
reloading their
improbable.
boarding pistols.
That's on my resume.
Chicanery. Do craftspeople actually have any weapons? A mallet. Okay. Chicanery takes a 5-foot step and is going to attempt to avenge her sibling-in-law on this bird with like a craftsman's mallet, which is such a choice. Attack 2 +4. That's not terrible. And hits twice. So doing D6, 4 and 5. All right. Does this bird make its damage save? No. So Chicanery screaming, wielding this mallet, steps over and just beats the shit out of this bird with like a rubber-headed or like a wooden-headed mallet, and the bird drops. Yeah.
Good constructive channeling of energy there. I really appreciate that. Using your
Let's see.
grief towards something that's not me. It really aces. Good job. Good show.
Okay. And then the rest of the crew. Let's see. 5-foot step. And Greta, Billiam, and Vartia are going to try and lay a beat down on this bird creature that has come and attacked Greta. What? Why? Yeah. Okay.
That was me. Make it later.
Alright, so
No.
6
Figuring
attacks
out my
on this
250 feet
bird.
range, and I guess I don't really need to. It just is.
2 of them
good.
hit. Let's see, that was for Tia and Billiam. What melee weapons do they have? Billiam's got a hatchet. And Vartia's got a dagger. Okay. Which are both, I believe, a d6 damage? Yes, okay. So 2d6. Bird takes 7 points of damage. Needs to make 2 damage saves. Passes the first. Passes the second. So it's just getting laid into by 2 of your crew members, just stabbing it and hacking at it. Yeah. Okay. Hanar, with cutlass in hand, moves over to defend. Odd is Hanar's son, right? moves over to defend her son, who is still at the wheel. Violet, seeing the opportunity for heroism, takes a 5-foot step with her rapier in hand. So Hanar and Violet are going to make an unlikely team as they attack this bird. Let's see what attack 3. Violet's had a bit of training, I suppose. And Hanar has attack 5. Hanar has got experience and training. Okay, so plus 5 and 7. Okay, so Violet gets 2 attacks. 12 and 25. And Hanar gets 1 attack. I think we found Sasha's luck. Hanar gets a 27. How much damage do those do?
God damn. Yeah.
Yeah, I swear I'm not doing it on purpose.
Listen, as a captain,
Okay.
my
In the
crew
last
success
1D,
is also my
just
success.
For the sake of the
Violet?
audience, in the last 5 rolls,
Oh,
D20s,
wow.
Austin
Both of
has
them
rolled
whiffed their
3
damage
natural
rolls,
20s.
though, getting a 1 each. Okay, this thing, however, has already taken a beating between getting shotgunned and... Actually, I think it was just from getting shotgunned by the
That
crew.
also aligns perfectly with our history, though, so...
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, no kidding. It fails its damage save, so
It's hard to hit
they just,
birds.
like, finish it off. Violet runs it through, and then Hanar hacks into it and slashes it with her cutlass. And they give like a... They look at each other and give like a
It's also
respected,
hard to know
satisfied
what's a
nod.
vital point on these things.
Yes.
Okay. And that's the crew. Alright, it's the Spark's turn. So, the one that is had by Viper, I suppose. So, Viper, give me that grapple check. As you wrestle with this giant bird. That is...
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bird got a
I'm gonna put an action
15.
die on this too. I'm gonna roll that first, just to see, for drama's sake. The action die result is 10, so it'll be plus 10 on this athletics roll.
Hell yeah.
So 32. Okay, now can I ask the question, what happens when you pin a bird in flight?
This section sounds like there's rules about riding uncooperative mounts. You could be in control of it. Let me find that.
Yeah.
There's so many different places it could be.
Where is Pin?
The main place I want it to be is in the
check my pin the opponent, which is
nice,
grapple
deep,
benefit.
salty ocean.
It's been its own condition?
Yes, pinned is.
Okay.
It's
Where is
flat-footed,
that?
May take no actions except oppose athletic checks to escape the pin.
Okay.
May be bound with one free action
There.
and may only speak.
All right.
As
Okay.
the pinning
So,
character allows. Pinning
what I'm
character
going
may
to say
use as a
is
human
that.
shield.
So, what is it?
Sure.
I guess you put this bird in like a wing lock.
I'm looking on the GM screen. I don't know where it is in the book.
Okay, those are not actually large enough to bind the wings. Yeah, like I mean, yeah, I don't think you could even like.
I'll tell you,
bind
it does
its,
say it can be bound
talons
with one
those.
free action,
This thing
and
is bigger than Gentleman Moose,
I
right?
do have Rootwalker-sized manacles on me. Okay, that's fair. That was a stretch.
Okay. How high would it have flown? Probably not that high, honestly, because it was just sort of like swooping back and forth. We'll say you both fall 40
At
feet,
any rate, I've got control of it.
which is
So we're going
4d6
down
falling
one way or
damage
another.
for both of you as you hit the ocean. Yeah, you can make an acrobatics check. I think it's you reduce the falling damage by 10 feet, I think.
Is there,
Let me
is
see
there
if
a
it's in
check
falling
to,
damage.
ameliorate that? Is that acrobatics? I don't remember the exact rules.
You got a point there. It's not quite high enough for it to. Well, where's falling damage? It should be around here somewhere.
But would there be falling damage in the water?
And what does that say? Okay. I think if I'm recalling correctly, the damage taken
It's
from
under
falling is
acrobatics skill
halved
description
when you.
called Break
Here we
Fall.
go. 1d6 lethal damage. Automatically becomes sprawled.
DC 20.
One character
for
may make an acrobatics. Suffers only half damage.
minimum 1 damage per
Damage reduction
20.
has no effect. I'm going to say that it's only going to count as 20 feet because you're hitting water. So it'll be 2d6 damage, and then if you make your acrobatics check, then it'll be half of that. 8 points of damage. The bird is pinned, so it... Hold on, wait. You're flat-footed. So either both of you get an acrobatics check or neither of you gets an acrobatics check. Because either you hold on to the bird until you both hit the water, or you let go at the last moment. Okay. You... Alright. You both slam into the water. It's quite some distance from the ship in the middle of the ocean. And... Well, there's
hold on.
two
I'll take
things
advantage.
of note, Viper.
I'm gonna surf
One,
this bird.
there's that big-ass wave that I mentioned earlier coming towards y'all. And two, there's also a bunch of undead sea
That
creatures
is
coming towards the
exactly
two
where
of
I
you.
wanted.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's fine.
they have Agile Flyer, which ignores those penalties.
Have you been adding the rules with flying for combat? That they're considered one size larger for defense, but the air ranges of attacks are increased by 2 or 4
So,
when he's
speaking of that big-ass wave, I forgot to make Odd's ride check.
How convenient.
to try and steer the ship through the worst of
These
this.
birds understand flight.
So ride
Seems
3
fake.
is +9. That's pretty good. Gets a 22. Okay, so V and Dorothy, both you and well, actually, I guess, yeah. V, you can make a ride check for this since you're on Gentleman Moose. But Dorothy, you, Foxglove, and Dog are going to have to make acrobatics checks. Oh, you do? Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Can't I make a ride check since I have aquatic vehicles? Yeah.
All right, and I'm going to roll for the crew. If they fail,
I may not have my sea legs, but Gentleman Moose does.
6, 8, 9, 10. Oof.
We've
17
been
of the
on a
crew
ship
fall
for
over
almost
as
a
the
month.
wave hits, in
What do you
spite
mean
of
you
Odd
don't have your fucking
skillfully maneuvering the ship into the wave.
They might be a little distracted.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't hit any storms like this before. Yeah, I rolled a d27, which is the number of crew you have remaining.
So many people.
To see who gets sprawled. Dorothy, what did you get?
No,
It's
I'm not
awesome.
15?
disputing it.
Okay.
It's just a lot of people.
You pass. The DC was 15 because Odd was successful. It would have been 20 otherwise. Yeah.
15.
And I guess, what did Dog and Foxglove get?
Hooray!
5? Okay. So Dog falls over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Foxcott got 22, Dog got 5. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the nerds fall over too. Alright. Okay. Dorothy, or wait, yeah, that was Viper. Right, okay. More spark to arrive. As they continue to pour in. Yeah? Let's see. The bird, you pinned the bird on its turn.
Question. Should there have been 2 opposed
And
grapple checks
then-
there? Because we both had a turn?
Yeah. So you're well, technically it's still the Spark's turn. But then it'll be on your turn with 2 of you in the water. That's fine.
And then
Okay.
we fell. And then
Right. So two two more mobs of the sparked birds arrive. A crowd of them going towards the back of the ship as
Sorry.
Madam V's gunfire
Yes,
has drawn their
correct.
attention,
Yes.
and some of them coming towards the front of the ship as the ballista has and chicanery screaming has drawn their
Getting ahead of
attention.
myself. I was getting too excited. Sorry.
But they haven't hit the deck yet. Viper, it's your turn. What are you gonna do? I literally just edited that episode's audio.
Okay.
So yes.
Do you remember when we went shopping and you were like, you got extra money, do you want to throw a block and tackle in there? And I was like, surely there'll be a block and tackle on the ship. And you
So
were
you're
like,
gonna
well,
use
you
the
never know
rope
when
from the
you'll wanna
block
have
and
one on
tackle,
you.
I guess.
So I have a block and tackle on me. And I have the ability to bind a pinned opponent.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're both like in
I'm
the
gonna use block
waves.
and tackle
Actually,
also.
before you do
Just,
that,
like,
because
winch
of the
this
big
thing's
wave,
wings-
you
wings
need to make an
behind its back.
athletics check.
And I've got 4 arms, so this seems plausible that I could hold on and still do it.
26. Okay. That passes barely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
26.
yeah. The bird should actually take another d6 points of damage. Because it is in salt water.
Good enough.
Takes another 2 points of damage.
Passed my bird surfing check.
Okay. And because it's pinned, you get that free action to bind it with the block and tackle. So what about the rest of your turn? Where are you headed? Yeah. Fair. Fair.
Well, after I've hogtied this thing,
Yeah.
it's time to start swimming.
That's
Yes.
I don't know, probably to the ship. That's probably the best idea.
If you have it, damn it, you can use it.
Wanna make maybe catch
What are you
somebody
using it
who's-
for?
Who's fallen off in the interim?
Is that
That's-
possible?
that's
hey,
fair.
can I use my whistle to
You have it,
okay.
and damn it, you're gonna use it.
have this whistle? I want to use it before the campaign's over.
Probably in range. Imagine the whales were probably
I don't
nearby
know,
the
call a
ship.
whale.
Ooh.
Yeah. Whale collection.
It says it has an effective range of 1 mile. when
Yeah,
outdoors.
speaking of, basically the undead sea creatures swarm around you and the giant bird
They were
and
probably
start
like far
biting
enough
at
away
you.
to not be
Um,
in the crowd of undead.
basically,
things
yeah, because
that were floating
there's
around
too many
nearby.
of them, right? And it's like you're swimming in them, basically. Bees.
So this is just going to be sustained damage. Okay.
Okay. You both take 8 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
there
like
you go.
being in a swarm of.
Okay. You call for the whales.
Yeah. I was. I don't know why I could not think of a stinging
You can
insect.
just say the whales act on your turn for simplicity's sake. And one of them arrives.
It's like being in a swarm
and
of
scoops
zombie
you up.
jellyfish.
Because I'm guessing that's what you want. Okay. Okay. Dorothy, what are you gonna do? What's the Dorothy block up to?
Yes, I just want to get back to the ship, and then they can skedaddle again because they don't need to stick around.
Yo. Team Dorothy. Let's see. I think I can't grab a hold of my circle.
Yeah, you know where I'm going.
Give me my circle game.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll just
Alright, you're blasting the 5 of them. Make your spellcasting roll.
yeah, you know where I'm going.
Oh yeah, you can get all 5 of these on the left.
Yeah.
That doesn't even need to be measured.
Yeah.
Oh. S- I think the ship might be in the way from where you're standing
25.
because either the the aft castle
First. Excellent.
is
Uh,
blocking your line of sight if they're flying low, or if they're flying
Oh.
high, there's the chance because you're firing a fiery explosion at them that you'll hit the sails.
You can pass through any area that has a small or larger
Small or larger.
it can pass through any area that has a small or larger opening.
Where's that line to do? Where's the line? Where's the ruler?
I told Austin next time I'm playing
Thanks.
it, like, larger. I have way too many things open. Yeah. I have like 5 things open at all times. I'm just like a dumb slut who just like is very nice and is good at sex.
I told Austin next time I'm playing a dumb slut. I have way too
Okay,
many things
basically,
open.
There's too
Dorothy,
many
you're
rules
either
for being
going to have to
smart.
move to the edge of the ship, or
I
move
have-
back
I have
and
like
shoot
5 things
the
open
fireball
at
through
all
the open
times.
doorway and out
I'm
the
playing a dumb
window.
slut who just like is very nice and is good at the sex.
So let me tell you, it's a good time.
But the point is that you're gonna have to spend a half action to move either way, to avoid hitting the ship and getting a clear shot.
What are my options for right now?
You can either move to the port side of the ship,
That's pretty cool.
and where the birds are coming from.
Like that whip slipping
Okay.
is a problem.
All right, so move towards there, and then you can.
Can you click where that
One, two,
What are my options? Where do I move?
You move 20 feet, right? So yeah, like here.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You're drawing
I know. Why was it doing that?
Where? Can you click where that would be, please?
There, I got rid of your squiggles.
Yeah. What?
Oh, somebody still has
I
the
know.
drawings.
Why was it doing that?
Okay.
It was like me
All right, so you
accidentally
make your spell
measuring
check.
everything a minute
You
ago.
right? 25 is success. Yeah. Okay. You Okay.
Thank you.
12 points of damage for these bird brains. Let's see if they make their reflex saves. From left to right.
Mm.
2 of them do. So 12 points of damage for the rest.
It's just too time consuming to have a smart character. You need to
Alright,
streamline it.
and now for their damage saves. Alright. Getting a lot of 22s out of them. Okay, so 22, 22, 16, 19, and 10. One of them bites the dust. The other 2 remain flying. Good question. No, none of them catch fire.
Do they catch on fire?
Well, there is one of the birds right in front of Dorothy, in front of, like, amongst the crew that was getting stabbed and hacked at. And then there's one on the aft deck
How would I get
that killed Ezekiel.
some of the Dorothy crew onto the where the action's at?
And then more may land on the fore deck. So there's stairs you can see in the mid deck, on either side. Yeah.
I see that. Okay, so he did Foxglove, which is
In a straight line.
Yeah, how do I get to the foredeck? Oh, that's what. Okay, I see now. Okay, so if Foxglove runs, which gives times 4, right? In a straight line. Okay, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
dog has.
Or sorry, no. To the right. I'll put Foxglove where she should be. There.
Would she be here? Okay.
I can't get over. I can't get over this dog icon being at the wrong
I
aspect
see. It's a
ratio.
physicist's dog.
Every time I zoom in, it gets me.
Yeah, I hate
Okay.
it. Okay. And,
Wait, where'd Odd go?
Dog is a sphere.
Oh, okay. Just hidden under icons. All right.
okay, good. Now we're all done.
Dorothy moved and then spellcast. Yeah.
Wait, did Dorothy? No, Dorothy only attacked once.
Yeah. You're telling me. All right. So that's Foxglove and Dog's turn. They just moved. V, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Dorothy's going to attack again.
You had to move.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. It's too much going on.
Well, I have a bunch of birds in front of me, and that feels right, feels organic.
Bunch of birds in front of you, and none of them have your crewmates behind them.
None of them do, as it turns out. I think I have
Well,
one gun ready to go. It is the boarding pistol,
that
and they're clustered
does
kind of
not
nicely, which
hit.
I like. So I'm gonna take aim, and I'm gonna fire. I think.
your aiming stance.
12 total?
You have to aim beforehand, and that'll give you a +1. Their defense is 16. Do you want to roll an action die?
What if I was in a stance that helped with that? Yeah. Well,
And you've also got a +1 from Bless.
yeah.
There you go. So you just barely hit with a 16.
Okay.
You remember +1
That's a
on that.
4. That's
Alright.
a 4.
The-
Or it is that.
Put you at 16.
Okay, and the one next to it needs to make a reflex save
Hey,
to
there you
avoid
go.
catching some of the spray. It fails because the DC is equal to the hit, so
Hooray!
it'll take half the damage.
Hooray.
So,
Well, it was a 13
are you
damage.
shooting
so
at the
hey.
one closer or
Barely
further with the
counts.
shotgun? Okay, I'll just do it on the closer one then. +13. +6. Let's see if they make their damage saves. 12 and 21. Is 21 a pass?
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
No.
Uh,
You get a twofer.
sure.
Yeah. As you blow these birds out of the air. Well done. And you're gonna keep reloading, I'm guessing?
Aces.
Okay. It's the crew's turn. A whole bunch of them are gonna stand up.
Bye-bye, birds.
Zoom
Off across the screen.
And let's see.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, they just fell. Yeah. The ballista crew is going to shoot the bird in the water since they're reloaded.
Oh, I thought they were blown overboard. Okay, they just fell.
Start to hit
That's-
again.
Whew.
I think it was
Whew.
+7.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Less worried.
Yeah, so they are flat. It is flat-footed. Oh yeah, that's true. They could.
It's flat-footed.
Can you coup de grace with
Wait,
a ranged
does
attack?
bound character count as helpless?
Yes.
Let's see. Coup de grace. The character takes advantage of an adjacent
try to
and
coup de grace
helpless.
the boss.
Okay, it has to be adjacent. Can't use a ranged attack. There's probably a feat for that, I'd guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right. So they're shooting the
I think
bird.
you can.
What's their attack rating again? I believe it's it's +7. Okay. Sasha, give me a d20 +7 as they shoot the bird in the water.
One, two,
That's an 18. That hits.
+7.
Give me
You know,
3d8
if,
damage.
If Viper had successfully wrangled that thing as a mount, that would have been flipping the bird.
12. Okay. So there's just this big old javelin
It's vulgar.
sticking out of the bird in the water as it thrashes about with its wings tied up, and Salt eating away at it, birds nibbling at it, or not birds, undead fish nibbling at it. A bad time for this bird. All right. Also, on the crew's turn, the whale takes a D10 damage. Takes 6 points of damage. Where are them whale stats at? I believe so. They are pretty hardy, from what I recall. Yeah, they got tough 2 and health 4. So they'll probably be
Yeah.
okay.
They've got tough, right?
Health 4.
I think it came up
What
last
is that?
time.
I think
We've
that's
got,
probably
like,
a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Viper 1 should give me a D20 plus 4. That's a failure. Yeah, so I guess probably the big undead shark takes a big old bite out of this whale friend. And it loses one of its tough ratings. It's got one more.
Only a 9.
So it can take another failed damage save, and then one more after that will kill it. Okay, but it swims you back to the ship on its turn. So that's not what I want. What I want is the whale.
Yeah.
And also Viper. There you go. Put the two of you where you want it to drop you off. It's not actually going to put you aboard the ship, but it can bring you right up alongside.
Can it jump? Okay.
And this is the whale sliding around the map. Flipping upside down.
Okay. Well, I want to be able to
Okay. Well, we'll get to that on your turn.
get up on. How do you?
Alright, crew are going to fire their bows.
This looks so dumb. There we go. Okay. I want to be able to get up on this
5.
forecastle here.
They hit. Let's see how many of them actually hit. 8 hits. That's pretty good. Oh wait, that's a D10. Wait, yeah, that's correct. What am I? Yeah. Okay. And then they're doing 6 points of damage. 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so all the birds get turned into pincushions as they get peppered with arrows. That should... And then I need to make a bunch of damage saves. So that's 7 damage saves. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's a pass. That's a failure. This one catches it in the neck. 20 is a pass. 23 is a pass. 12, barely a pass. 11 and is a failure, and 18 is a pass. Okay, so the crew take out 2 of the birds and wound the rest. All right. So it is the Sparks' turn. All right. One of them swoops in on Madam V, landing on the clutching the banister with its talons. And then the one that killed Ezekiel walks up to Madam V, and both of them snap at her with their beaks. Where is it? +5. That's a natural 20. Yeah. What is with your luck? The other. What's your defense, Madam V? Okay, the other one misses. First one crits. And does a D10 damage. For 6 points of damage.
You gotta kill
2
more
your
fish.
wounds. And so you'll take a level of fatigue,
Oh, it's 14.
which will basically give you a -1 penalty to strength and dexterity checks, including attack rolls. And, well, it slows you down your movement speed as well, but you're on Gentleman Moose, and he doesn't have any fatigue.
Oh.
Alright. 2 of the birds come to the aft castle. 2 of them go to the forecastle. And Chicanery's screaming drew their attention, so they're both going to attack Chicanery. One is going to attack Violet, one is going to attack Dog. Okay, so the attack on Violet hits. The attack on Dog. What's Dog's defense? Misses. The attacks on Chicanery are 13 and a 19. Defense 3.
15?
So one of those hits Chicanery. So let's see the damage on your crew. For Violet. Violet takes 10 points of damage. Chicanery takes 9. Yeah, okay. What's Violet's health rating?
Ouch. Oof.
Health rating of 2. Violet's a softie.
Gosh, she might not make it back to Enclave.
+3. Oh. She's got armor, but it's ceremonial, so it has no damage reduction. And it just makes her look fancy. It gives her protection to fire. What a thing. She'll die fashionable. And she does. So I think she's like distracted by having felled the prior bird and is like,
Oh.
I think she does a flourish with her rapier, and with her back turned, this sparked bird just like flies up and rips her arm clean from her shoulder, the hand still holding the
That's what she
rapier,
would have
and just like
wanted.
tosses her arm aside, and she just is screaming, thrashing around on the ground, bleeding out.
Oh, jeez. I don't like that.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of letters to deliver, aren't you, as captain? Let's see if Chicanery lives.
Well, hopefully, I die here, so I don't have to have that
Chicanery's health
conversation
rating.
with her
Also
grandfather.
2. Chicanery also fails. She sees these two approaching, because she is facing that way after having picked herself up off the ground. She probably takes a swing at one with her mallet, and that causes the one to miss her. And then the other one just like buries its beak into like her abdomen and just like rips out. And she collapses. Yeah, rough day for Shredder, losing a sister and her partner. And more Sparked are coming. They are not here yet. Death, I mean, it's hard to judge what is going on up there visually because it's like, oh, well, there's a ghost worm roiling around in some clouds. Looks like it has some lightning in a headlock. Like,
How's Death
sort of
doing?
hard to judge what's going on. You know? Okay, the bird in the water is going to take 1d10 plus 1d6. 11 points of damage. And then it is going to try and break the block and tackle.
There.
Well, not break it. It's like reaching around with its beak to try and cut the ropes, right? Because, like, presumably it would have been able to preen itself and reach around like that. What's its attack roll? 8 plus 3, right? 11. 23. Okay, it hits the rope.
Yeah.
Does it do enough damage to a rope with its beak? Yeah, it does. It doesn't clear the water yet, but it does like free its wings. It sort of like tucks its legs in and like a duck would, right? And it's gonna take off on its next turn. But that still means one more turn of it getting burned by salt and eaten at by undead fish. Okay. Oh, one more Sparked. I forgot about this one. The one from the previous wave that is going to attack Vartia because Vartia stabbed it with a dagger. There we go. And it's actually going to get 2 attacks. I think it's going to put one on Vartia and one on Vartia and one on Billiam, because Billiam hit it with a hatchet. Oof. 17 and 18. Or, sorry, 22 and 23 with bonus. Defense of 3. Yeah, so that hits Vartia. Does that hit Billiam? Yeah, it hits Billiam as well. Okay. It'd be kind of bad if the other Graven Guard died here. Is that how it works? Oh, does he have armor? Hunters might have armor. No, hunters do not have armor. Okay, so he just takes 4 points of damage.
He
Tia
can
takes 3. And what's their health ratings? 3 and 1, right? Because Vartia's an entertainer. So +2 and +4. So for Vartia, oh, Vartia fails. And for Billiam, Billiam passes just barely.
Yeah.
So this thing, I think it just uses its beak. It's like absurdly short beak, and basically decapitates Vartia. Like not fully, but mostly. This thing. Am I hitting anyone's lines or veils with this? Okay. Yeah. And then it like
You always try to
slices
like
up
the-
Billiam's
The
arm.
choice of small words to make a
with
bad
its beak.
situation worse. I really admire it just deeply, but I also hate it continually. So
Okay.
no, it's just nasty.
Just gross.
Viper, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, so the whale just sort of
Is Decency's axe
boots
one-handed?
me up onto the deck here. And,
Oh, right. God.
I'll be able to attack with my spear and axe
Yeah, okay.
as one action, one half action against this nearest.
Okay.
I have 4 arms.
Oh, Defense
You may
is
have
16.
forgotten. Also.
Oh, are you including the bless bonus? Oh, right, you did not. You were out over the
Okay.
water.
So spear attack is only an 11 to hit with the axe. We have 14 to hit.
Defense is 16.
Drat. I did not get blessed. Yeah.
That is a hit, indeed.
Okay, well that was one half action, so I've got one more
Fair.
left. So let's do another.
That's pretty good.
I guess another swing with the axe, and that's a 27 to hit.
Tell me how you kill this bird.
And that is a crit, but I'm gonna save that action die
There you go.
and just hope the damage roll works out.
You've avenged chicanery.
13 damage.
You know, I just realized the only witness to V killing Domino is now also dead.
Cleaved in twain vertically.
Just hope no one examines the body and finds that bullet hole. Okay, and that's your full turn, Viper. Time for the Dorothy block.
Yeah. Convenience.
Me brushing my hands off.
Where the
Yep.
pink square is?
Dorothy Squad.
Oh, that's your
Where's
kill count.
everything? So this.
And also the
where
ones I'm going to
where
copy
the
paste
pig
when the
square
next wave
is.
arrives.
Is that all bird? Yeah, near Big Bird. Are those active participants or are those in the waiting? Oh, okay.
There are 4 on the aft, 1 on the mid deck, and 1 on the forecastle.
Unnecessary.
So there are 4 birds and they're all on the aft.
One for combatant. I am summoning my weak son on the aft. Or the weak son.
Well.
He does. I am not cursed for it.
You know what this fight could use?
I have an idea.
You
One
you got
more
control of them. You put
combatant.
them where you want.
I am summoning my meat son on the aft board. Come to me, son. He does. I am not cursed for it. So pop him in
Okay.
near Madame B, but not.
We're just gonna slot its initiative into the Dorothy block, okay?
What's up, guys? Heard there's a big old fight.
I wouldn't call it footsteps. It's like you feet, but yeah. Step Fox Club and 2 hits on
The
Yeah, that's fair.
did like rise up that way.
the scorching rhythm of its footsteps are music to my ears.
Formed around the banister
I
behind the
wouldn't call
very
it
back of
footsteps because then you'd be
the
feet,
ship.
but yeah. 5-foot step for Foxglove and 2 hits on this verb.
I love to hear the sound of Viscera slurping up between the planks of the deck.
Yeah, it probably did like rise up that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She is going to use the attack trick. Pick on the big guy.
No.
Um,
Yes.
Sorry. Plus. Hit plus 2.
Okay.
This is 12 hit.
Puts it at 10, and it fails its damage
17 hit.
save. How does Foxglove
Okay.
kill this thing?
And
She jumps up to take a bite of it, grabs some throat, and weight coming down, breaks it out.
There we go.
5 damage.
All right. And
Gotta go, little girl. She jumps up to take a bite of it, grabs her throat,
Okay.
and the weight coming down rips it out. That's my baby girl. And then she's going. No, she's done. So then, dog's going to attack the bird in front of it.
no.
Tries to bite the bird twice, and bird is flying.
Plus 8.
Just jumping up, barking at it, growling.
Got some feathers.
Is a 15 hit.
Okay.
Okay. Dog tries to bite the bird
Okay.
twice, and the bird is flying.
Okay, V.
Yeah. Got some
Good
feathers.
effort, dog. Good effort.
And my
Yep.
child does not fight until the next round. So Dorothy hour is over.
All right. It's I got 2 birds in front of me. Is that right?
Do you have
Only-
a stone?
Only one of them can continue to the next round. Do I want to shoot it with a gun, or do I want to use
I think
my
the gore's been
good mount
happening.
here, who hasn't killed something in so long? You know what, Gentleman Moose, step up. Have a minute in the spotlight.
Little a murder for a treat.
Yeah. Get that good gore
That is a miss.
happening. You're not wrong. Which is a D20 plus 3. It's not super great, but I believe I got a 13.
And yeah, you use a boarding
and-
pistol and it'll hit both of them.
Wait, that was half an action. So,
That's a hit. Alright, so I'll make the reflex save to see if
Maybe
they're both
I'll-
hit.
I will
They are both hit.
shoot it with a gun.
Okay, roll that
for fun,
damage.
Because I've got a shotty. That's
Okay,
3.
7, and the other one takes 3. Oh wow, the other
Yeah.
one was already loaded up with damage.
Let's try that.
Okay.
On size. It's 21.
So,
Oh,
let's
here
see
we
if
go.
they make their damage save. No, you blow both. You blow both these birds away with one shot blast from your sawn-off shotgun boarding pistol deal. Productive. There you go.
That feels nice. That feels good. I like that.
Might be an appendix.
Truly, 2 birds, 1 shot. Yeah,
Okay.
as predicted. Thank you.
The
The
Crew's
meat monster
turn.
is giving you a enthusiastic
They're
thumbs up.
reloading. The ballista.
You think?
It's probably a thumb.
Crew on
Serves the
aft
function of one.
castle. Let's see.
I'll tip my head back. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Ahmed is going to move up and try and stab the remaining bird on the aft castle. Is Maybell the type to step over Vartia's body and try and stab this bird? What do you think, Hadrian? Okay. We'll say that's what she does with her turn. Wait, is that drag it away in a, like, maybe I can save this person's life kind of way? Because that,
Probably not.
yeah.
She's probably more the type to drag the body away.
Yeah, okay. Hanar moves up to... Oh, yeah. Right.
This mostly
Okay.
decapitated person.
So Billiam and Greta are attacking.
We'll say
Billiam,
yes until she
Greta,
realizes
and
the
Hanar
extent
and Ahmed
of what
Are
has
all
happened.
attacking birds.
Let's also not forget that
Um,
her and Vartia were actually friends from the Punch Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna roll +5 for attack for everybody except for Hanar. Right, okay, so Ahmed gets 1 attack, misses. Billiam is getting 2. Hits once. Greta is getting 2. Hits once. Hanar misses both her attacks. So the one on the aft castle is just dodging but around Dog and Ahmed and Hanar. But Billiam and Greta both get their knives into, well, hatchets into the one near them. For Billiam gets 6 points of damage and Greta gets 2. Let's see if it makes this very difficult damage save. That would have been 25 plus 12. It just barely fails the first damage save. And then passes the second one. Tough bird. But Billiam, like, returns the favor that of what it did to Vartia, but using his hatchet. And just nearly decapitates this thing. Get out of here, bird. Okay. That is the crew's turn. Okay. Dorothy and Viper and V, because you're all free. You can see there's another big wave coming that Odd is leaning into the wheel against. So you can brace this turn if you want to make it easier for yourselves as a half action to make your ride or acrobatics check when it's your turn, of course. But it is the Spark's turn, and the next wave of them arrives. This one, now that the scouting waves, so to speak, not that they have that kind of sense of tactics. Yeah. No.
Those are just the scouts. That's fine.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a whole lot of these birds, remember? And the big bird in the
Only
water
20 more
takes
of them?
3 points of damage as it is nibbled at. And then it takes to the air once again.
Alright, we're here for the infinite fight.
Yeah. Dorothy, give me a notice roll. Okay. Your arcane senses.
It's really good to have that out of combat.
They reveal to you that
Yeah.
this close to the storm, you can this close to the storm, you can see that it is truly a symbiotic relationship between the sparked and the storm. And you can see like some faint sort of like lines of lightning
AKA,
connecting
it's just
between
like,
the
look at
clouds
that.
above and every single sparked below, except for the big one, which has like a massive line that seems to be sort of like going back and forth. And you notice as like there seems to be like the big bird is like tugging in a sense on the storm. And you can tell that killing the big bird will deal a great wound to the Storm Lord. And Well, it's been unclear to this point, like what the connection is between the sparked and the storm, right?
Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm being sassy.
I mean, you didn't really need arcane senses to know that.
Sorry, I'm sick. I'm sassy today. I'm sorry, Austin.
No.
Look,
Sorry.
not all of
I'm
us
sorry,
are,
I'm being
Also, I didn't
sassy.
notice.
not all of us are playing smarty pants.
I'm sorry.
Well, to be clear, like a couple episodes ago,
Sorry,
y'all
I'm
were having
sick.
this
I'm
big
sassy
moral
today.
discussion about
Sorry,
whether or
Austin.
not, like, or big moral concerns about whether or not all the sparked would die when you killed the storm.
Well,
remember?
You know about the sparks, and I know about the sparks, but maybe for the folks in the audience.
Yeah. So this is confirming that at least the ones
didn't
this
catch
close
all that
are
up
connected
until-
to the storm. That is what I'm trying to get across.
have that, yeah.
Speaking of not feeling bad about it, Viper, it's your turn. As all the sparked just moved on theirs. Oh, wait, actually that's not true. The
I
big
think
one, yeah,
these
the big one
sparked
just took off
assholes,
again.
so I
But
don't
there's
feel bad about
actually
it.
one on the forecastle that I forgot about. Who's it gonna go after?
Mhm. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
The big one?
But it's like a bird brain. Yeah, it's not looking at you though. Yeah, it goes for Jacob.
Myself.
It goes for Jacob because Jacob
Right
is
here.
right in front of it. Jacob the
Come on.
Strumpet.
I don't have a half
It's
action to
going to
taunt you.
attack Jacob once.
Hold up
And
something
misses.
Blow the whistle.
Jacob the Strumpet dodges out of the way very luckily.
He's just covered in oil.
Jacob, the Russian blue Kadam Strumpet, whose specialty is that they are strong.
shiny. Slippery.
Yep, with a K.
Yeah, there you speedy twink.
He's just covered in oil.
Okay, now Viper, it's your turn.
Junk.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Your
guess for
spear doesn't
now,
have
I'm gonna
reach,
try
correct?
to protect.
Oh, it
the,
does. Okay, so you could. Okay, so you could
Going
actually hit the
through,
one
so
that's
I'm gonna-
like 5 feet away from you. Okay.
Take this 5-foot step and attack with both weapons against the nearest.
Yeah, those hit.
birdie. It does. Yeah, the axe does not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Passes the
Alright,
first
the two
damage
attacks
save
against the nearest
and
one
the second.
are 26 and an 18. And
That's a hit.
it's going to be 8 and 9 damage.
Okay, it fails that damage save. It is cleft in twain.
Okay. Oh, here comes another axe swing.
Doing a good job, I think.
Hits with a
All right,
19.
Team Dorothy.
And does 6 more damage. No, excuse me. 7
Wheel
more
axe on the
damage.
crew's
I hit the
turn.
wrong button. Okay. Alright. Tried to make myself a target here.
At the big bird. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this whale needs to get out of here too. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do you have
I'm
the,
gonna send a fireball at
the
Big
the
Bird.
book out? Are you casting this through the book?
No, because I looked up what that does, and it's not.
36. No curse.
Yeah, I looked up what that
No, because
Trick
I
does?
looked up what
it's not.
what that does, and it's not what you think.
The ways of
Dorothy
magic are
continuing to be
mysterious.
mysterious.
No, I looked up what that
So 10 damage.
yeah, and it's not what you think it is.
Point of the fact is, it's not useful.
Okay.
I don't want to get into it. It's
Alright,
just
let's see if
it's
you can
just it's not what you think.
fire
It's
this
not
big
useful.
old burb.
It's mage stuff. I don't want to talk about it.
It does not.
So 10 damage.
Oh, you know what I just realized about this whole
Point of the
thing
fact
that I
is,
totally
it's not-
forgot
it's
about
not useful
is that
for
it's
me.
also like raining. But well, hold on. It's raining, but everyone on the ship is dry because it's raining upwards. So only Viper is wet. And that's from falling in the ocean. Viper, roll to catch
Magic.
pneumonia.
It's magic fire.
Magic.
Yeah.
Right. Even my joke doesn't work.
Right.
That's cool.
Okay, Dorothy, your other half action.
Well, you have to roll reflex to see if it takes damage.
Oh, right.
Hmm.
Yeah, it does not.
I'm immune to diseases.
Or it
Boom.
takes half damage. Alright, so it gains back 5 HP.
Yeah. Well, you have to roll reflex to see if it takes full damage.
Well, so question.
I can do it a number of times equal to my starting dice.
Okay.
Uh No, I was gonna ask, like, Fireball does the same damage as Magic Missile.
And I'm gonna
So
cast
why aren't you casting
it again.
like unless you're hitting multiple targets? So if you're hitting the
And
bird,
I
why
crit.
aren't you using Magic Missile? Out of curiosity.
I can do it a number of times equal to my starting dice.
Actually, I thought I should be casting.
Is that the question?
I was thinking like that number.
Oh. Yeah, no it does not.
That goes a magic missile, actually. So I do.
Doesn't
Doesn't-
look as cool.
Actually, I should be casting magic missile. I was thinking it might have armor.
Yeah, and there's no save for that. Alright, but
Okay,
it does not roll
well
to catch
then,
fire.
That was a magic missile, actually.
I'm
Still
a
a crit.
fan of the players.
Still a crit. So I do
All
max
right.
damage. So 12.
Dog, Foxglove, and Meat Child.
Okay.
18 damage. Nope.
Wish that these were better.
Thank you for the heads up. I know.
There's one bird on the aft deck. Yeah.
Okay. We should. I wish that these were better, like highlighted what or what. So there's no birds on the aft deck. Right. Okay. Foxglove is gonna step into that space and attack twice. Foxglove has.
For Foxglove? Yeah, so Foxglove is sprawled and will have to use her other action to get back up. Okay.
Let's see the hit.
Oh, and also, has critical hesitation, right?
Okay, crit fails once. You want to activate that? Yeah.
I thought Foxglove had that. Oh, okay then.
Yep.
No longer scared of tripping.
Okay, and dog is going to...
That's a hit.
Nope. I got rid of it when I leveled her up.
That rat got better.
23 to hit.
Dog taking a big old bite out of this burb and killing it. Just how does it kill? How does dog kill this burb?
D8 plus 3. For
Nice.
11 damage.
Probably jumping
job.
up like you see dogs doing against fences and stuff.
Rips it out of the sky
family's
and
childhood.
smashes it onto the ground.
Yeah, Hulk smash. It's a strong
Let's
dog.
see what my meat is.
I was wondering if it was going to do
One
that.
thing I know about Dorothy is she surrounds herself with abnormally strong animals.
How does it even taunt?
Present company included. A meat child is going to,
Sense motive.
I guess.
Does it taunt by just looking extra delicious to a friend of hers bird?
Yeah.
Yeah, the burb is not attracted.
Taunting is
Sense motive.
competence plus.
Is that another
two.
taunt?
Sense motive is wisdom. So
The burb is still like, no, I said no the first time.
for 6. For some reason, it's not very appetizing.
Okay, V.
So 19. Yeah. Okay. not. It's disgusting. Okay, Team Dorothy is done.
Shotguns.
No.
Love them. Love to
Do
fire
you have
'em.
another shotgun going?
That's the mood. Got a big old cluster of birds in front of me. Got a shotty right, just ready to go. 1 plus 1 equals an 11, which is not going to do it, I don't think. That's I do have another shotgun gun.
You're not even shooting over Gentleman Moose's head. I know. I
that's
wasn't gonna
another
have you
one.
shoot someone. I think the gun jams.
Okay, Austin,
It defies
I'm aiming
buttons.
out to sea.
So yeah,
Okay,
basically
there is-
it's like
Nobody. There is nothing
I think
but
this.
birds.
I know you've got like a bunch of
cannot-
boarding pistols. I think this one breaks. Like, yeah. I think you go to fire it, and you realize that when you got critted earlier, the bird that hit you like bent like the barrel, and so it like just like the end of it just blows up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I am honestly I am blown away by your luck, and I know I've said it more than
Anyway,
once
that's what I'm good
tonight,
at doing.
But
So I've done the thing that I'm good at doing, and it's someone else's
anyways,
turn now.
I've lost a lot of crew tonight. Most tragic among them, boarding pistol number 3.
It's Anyway, okay, I have to get off of this. Okay, Odd is going to make his his responsible sailor roll.
I love to play dice games, Austin.
And continues to be capable. It's a good thing one of you thought to bring sailors aboard.
I figured they might be useful eventually.
Yeah, so it'll be
forgot about
easier for
this.
y'all to try and not get staggered. Now for the crew. Let's see. Okay.
I figured
Yeah,
they might be
right,
useful
the whale leaves,
eventually.
takes a D10 damage on its way, which is 6. Then its damage save,
Whale,
which it
whale gotta
fails
go.
by 1.
Whale getting out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's out. It's gone. You got another whale, like, on standby.
Swim quickly, my friend. Don't have
All
to
right,
make another
that whale
save.
swims away.
Get.
Oh, the ballista crew, they've reloaded the ballista. They're gonna shoot that big old bird.
Just in case I have to jump on
Children are
this fucking
disposable.
bird again.
Is that a crit? It might be. What's the crit range of a ballista? It is a crit. Does anyone want to activate that?
Good. Excellent.
Okay. So, Sasha, why don't you roll the
25.
3d8 damage?
18.
Nice. Okay.
I
Yes.
gotta check. Okay.
It's
don't
not
know how many
immune.
dice
It's
I have.
immune to subdual damage, but it is not immune to fatigue. So it gets the little back pain icon.
It's a 14.
And yeah, the ballista bolt, this massive, like, coral the size of a small tree, just like punctures right into the chest of this big old bird, and it lets out a terrible screech. It is not down yet, but it is badly wounded. Okay. The rest of the crew. Most of them are freed up.
Yeah, it also now has handles for next time I have to climb on it.
4, 5. Also 5 of them are dead. Actually, 6 of them. I forgot about Danko. So 1d20 plus 5 for the bows. And then 1d20 plus 5 for the boarding pistols, which have finally reloaded. Except for Hanar, who's been busy. So 1d 8 for how many bows hit. 6 bows hit, and another d8 for the boarding pistols. 6 again. Okay. Bows do 1 point of damage on 6 of them. Which, you know, might do the trick. This one. This one. And Sasha, could you roll boarding pistol damage for me, please? 15. That should do some good work. Also, what was the boarding pistol hit? That was a 19. So, an additional 6 of them need to make reflex saves. I'm just going to make one roll. They pass. Actually, I'll roll. Yeah, they pass. Okay. So, plus 15. 15. Plus 15. Okay. So, time for some damage saves. Alright, so 6 saves. Oh, that's... I could just do that. I could probably do that. Let's see if that works. I'll roll 60, 20. And then add 4. So that's 22. That's 1 pass. 10 is a failure. 6 is a failure. 17 is a pass. 13 is a pass. 20. So 2 of them bite it due to arrows. And then the other ones that got shot by the boarding pistols, which is 15 points of damage. So that's DC 17. So that's a failure, or 1 pass, 1 failure, 2 failure, 2 pass. 4 of them bite it. Did I accidentally double up on birds? Wait, how many did y'all kill? 1, 2, 3. You killed 6 of them. So there should be 14 left.
Secret extra birds.
6. That's 10.
Bonus birds.
14. Okay, there's 14 left. Alright, I did not double up on birds accidentally. Alright, so the crew did pretty good work. I critted the big one and killed 6 of the little ones. Alright. Now it is the Sparks' turns. Alright. Well, let's see.
Hell yeah.
One of them is flying at Hanar. One of them is flying at Dog. One of them's flying at Ahmed. 3 of them are flying at Madam V. So those noisemakers she's got. And by proxy, also Meat Child. Dorothy, some of them are flying at you, because you're right up at the railing. Oh, what? Okay, I definitely just moved that one. Yeah, it looks like I accidentally doubled up on a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
That's fair.
I don't know what it's looking like on your end. It is starting to chug on mine. Ideally,
I
right?
don't think I've ever seen this many tokens on a Roll20
Yeah,
screen.
just all the tokens. That's because you're not moving stuff. Yeah, Viper,
Really,
the
I mean,
three
this
of them
is its
right
intended
here are
purpose.
going to
This
swarm
is
you.
what Roll20 was made to do. This right here.
Right. And then the big bird. Where's
Not
the
having
big
any
bird going?
performance issues. It just looks absurd.
Oh, I know what the big bird's gonna do. No, you did not taunt it. What essentially taunted it was the ballista. It's going to try and grab and fly away with the ballista. Yeah, the other one is still loaded.
Come pick me up again.
Yeah, it hits that ballista.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. Carrying capacity for huge creatures is very high. It just
Honestly, it's fine.
comes
The
down, grabs
other
the
one's already
ballista
loaded,
with
so-
both of its talons, picks it up, flies away, drops it in the ocean. It's a good thing it was unloaded when it picked it up. Although it would have been really funny if it had crit failed and like landed on it and just shot itself in the ass. Right, okay, so that's the big one's turn. Okay.
Look out, that bird's got a gun!
I would be surprised and impressed at your courage if you GM'd Fantasycraft.
That's if I was GMing.
Okay. Yeah, you gonna make a spindle wheel layout after your experience with this game?
Hubris is what that would be.
Okay,
Or
V,
blatant
speaking of you,
disrespect
you're getting
towards the
attacked
system?
3 times by these
Probably
birds.
both.
23,
Playing Fantasy Craft with cards now.
19, and a natural 1 if anyone wants to activate that.
Oh, don't tempt me.
Okay, the last one flies in with beak first to stab Madam V, and Meat Chow just fucking clotheslines it. Yeah. Madam
I'm not a
V,
dice, so
you
I would
take.
appreciate it if someone else did.
That's right, it's a
yes,
D10.
I'll good. I'll do it.
You take 6 damage because you've got your natural damage reduction, and the other one does not break through your tough Rootwalker hide.
My son.
Yep. Okay, Viper, you are getting attacked 3 times.
Buddy, come on.
15, 7, 9. None of those hit you. Okay. Ahmed.
That's vitality?
Is a 17 a hit for a cut purse? Let's see. How good is a cut purse's defense? 5. Actually pretty good. 17 might be a miss. It's literally just barely a hit. That is unfortunate. The attack on Dog. What's Dog's defense? That's a miss. And then a crit fill on Hanar. Does anyone want to activate that? That is fair. Okay. Let's see. Does Ahmed go to meet his twin? Takes 6 points of damage. And
15.
health 2. That's not good.
I'm saving up for crit attacks.
Yeah.
Fails by 1 point. I think this bird just swoops in, just like a dart, and just like impales Ahmed. Like right through the chest. And yeah, he's off to go meet his brother. Alright.
Buddy.
Shit, that's a good point. Your crew members' ghosts are probably just lingering.
Just chilling.
Yeah, like actually, I think the like bodies fall over and then like their ghosts are standing where they were looking very confused.
I mean, theoretically, death is here, so I don't actually know what's happening
Yeah.
to everybody.
I
Just
don't
chilling?
I don't think they have the like wherewithal to do anything. I think they're probably like some of them are crying, some of them are wailing. Like it's just a horrifying
Just standing around
scene. Like all the
uncomfortably,
shit
like,
ghosts do that's
Ooh.
depressing.
God, this whole... We know how fucking hard Ghost hit. They could have been working
Yeah.
the whole time. You fucking...
Dorothy,
That's fair.
2 attacks on you. Yeah, 18 and 14.
Rattling chains. Where did you get those? Those are my chains. Put them back. Yeah.
You take 4 vitality damage.
It is essential. Panic on deck, too.
No. No, it's a beak. And then
18.
Billiam
hits.
is getting attacked once, and Greta is getting attacked twice. So Billiam,
And is this a
21's
lightning
going to be a
attack?
hit.
Okay.
And Greta gets hit once as well. Billiam takes 7, Greta takes 7. Yikes. What's their health? 4 for Greta. And 3 for Billiam. That's plus 4. Oh, both of them are still plus 4 anyways. Billiam. Greta. Greta passes. Billiam just barely passes again. So they're getting sliced up by these burbs, but they keep fighting. Alright. And that's the burbs' turns. Viper. Wait, we did their attacks on you. Yeah, you're up, Viper. Oh, hold on. Sorry, no. There's the one burb that went right past Viper and is attacking Jacob again. Poor, beautiful Jacob. Hits. Does Jacob have damage? No. Okay. And 5 points of damage. Jacob, what's your health rating? Health 2. That's not great. Yeah, that's a failure with a 6. Jacob's beautiful face is ruined as this burb just like gets in there. Yeah. Viper, now it's your turn.
Oh.
Oh no. It is not within spear chucking distance.
Is the big bird carrying the ballista within spear chucking distance? Okay. Wasn't sure if it was still moving at full speed or not. Okay, well, I guess
And
all
were
I
those
can
on
do
the
is
same
take care of the
bird
ones that are
or
here.
on different birds?
So, let me do that.
I'm pretty sure it's just you get extra attacks at a penalty to hit.
That's 2 hits. And 9 damage and 10 damage.
Yeah.
It's as far as I think they have to be on the same one. I'll have to read that feat to make sure.
Okay. No. Alright.
Oh yeah, it just says
Second
make
blow
one
kills
standard
it.
attack
That
damage.
axe, good for chopping birds.
Doesn't say same target. Okay, so if the first one kills it, the second one will be on the different target. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it is. Turns out. All right, and another axe attack on the
Yeah,
other one.
that's a dead burb.
That is up with me. And doop. That's
Okay.
a 28 to hit. I'm
Team Dorothy.
going to not activate crit again. And hopefully max damage, 16 damage.
There were 3.
Nice.
Blast that burb. What does it look like as you are blasting it with
Yeah,
magic
just-
missile?
5-foot step away from the rail.
Team Dorothy. Dorothy is going to attack giant
Is it the
bird
hair
with
thing?
your
Did I not
missile.
kill both of these, or were there 3 there? Okay, okay.
Ooh.
She's
Alright.
again just
You just do
No.
max damage with
no,
a
I
crit?
think since it's an elemental, like parts of it start to shimmer and like dissolve, and
I
then
see.
like gets rebuilt with electricity.
Alright. Yeah, so this bird is looking a bit more ragged now. There's like
So I
spots
got a
of
crit,
feathers that
so
are missing.
is 18
Still got that ballista
damage.
bolt through it. You know. I think like, you know, part of the block and tackle is
I
still
can either
wrapped
do
around
max
its wings.
damage, or I can not
It's
spend
like
skill
partially
points.
dissolved from the salt and it's had bits bitten out of it by the sea creatures. But it's still a threat. And Dorothy, your other half?
Five foot step, and then I'm going to attack
Okay.
the bird in
Tell me
front
how you
of
kill
me
this
with
bird.
my bar whip.
Okay. You whip it good. Alright. What about the rest of Team Dorothy?
I crit. Well, you know what? I'll spend my action die on it. So I whip it, and it goes down.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Rest of Team Dorothy. Let's see.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm not gonna
is the
bother
bird
activating
that Foxglove is in the same square as that
Okay.
alive? Attack hit. 4 plus.
Mm-hmm.
Crit fail once. And
Those are
doesn't hit
misses.
second time. Yeah. Then dog is going to bite the bird across from it. 13.
That's a hit.
11. And then the meat child.
A broad axe.
Plus 13. Uh, 33.
Okay. Fails its damage save. Meat child
Just missed
kills it.
I forgot the stats for,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. That's a
That's a hit.
D12.
It's a D12 plus strength.
8 damage.
One of the rare unwounded birds. Matt makes its damage save.
5-foot step up. Attack the other one there.
So Meat Child is just waiting in there. Feathers are flying as it's slicing up these
5
things, carving them up, giggling in whatever sound that might sound like from this creature. Okay, V.
I still got guns. I'm still in it.
Whoa.
Here.
You have to break way more than one gun to take her out of the fight.
Goddamn right.
I'm not gonna
So
activate
I'm gonna fire
it.
at this bird that's furthest from Meat Child. But no.
Well,
Go buy a lottery ticket. What's the worst that could
that's
happen?
another natural one. Amazing. Inconceivable.
That's a hit.
Well, I got 2 guns, one for each of you, so I'm gonna do that again. I could. It could work in reverse, and I could have to pay the
It
lottery,
passes its
like the
damage
whole
save,
lottery, like the
unfortunately.
whole thing. That's 18 with the second one.
Sure.
10 damage, thank you.
Alright. It's the crew's turn. The ballista crew, they all just, yeah, they just hustle over to the other ballista, especially since the bird is on the other side of the ship
at the top
now.
of the next round.
Okay, do they hit the bird? They do, just barely.
Get over there, boys.
3d8. 18
It only-
points of damage.
It only takes one of you to fire. Go.
Okay. Another big ol' ballista bolt embedded in that thing. Alright. Okay. God,
Good
who's
work.
even gonna get in there? Sailors are busy running the ship. They're in other. People don't want to attack the ones that are in melee, right? Oh, Lance finally arrives at the midship fight. Yeah, none of the birds showed up to where he was hanging out with a viper initially. He's also got armor that slows him. Yeah, so he finally arrives. Wait, does his...
We fighting over here, guys?
He's got a glaive. Oh, the glaive has reach. Yeah, so he doesn't even have to get that close.
Yeah, he's got the ship
And would
is
probably
very
rather
large
not.
and he moves
Okay.
at he is a human. Yeah.
Alright, so Hanar is making 2 attacks. Hits both times. Lance is making 1 attack. Hits once. Greta and Billiam are making 2 attacks each. They hit once. Okay. Counter with that D10 cutlass. Doing 7 and 1. And she's doing this on 2 different birds. She cuts down one of them. All right. D8 damage from Lance. 7 points of damage. And that one survives. And then Billiam and Greta hit once. So Billiam's going to do that d6 damage. 3 points. Does it make its damage save? Yes. Okay. Oh. There's the 3 on the foredeck who now have a clear shot of the one that killed Jacob. They're going to shoot it with their bows. And all of them hit. They do a total of 13 points of damage. Getting revenge for their strumpet friend. Yeah, they fill it full of arrows and it goes down.
Yeah.
Okay. And as per request, that's the end of the round. So, the battle continues to rage in the sky, and on the deck of the ship, the ship is blood-soaked, as many of your crew have died. There's corpses all over between the just so many birds that you've killed. I'm not even sure how many that is. We'll count later. That's it's got to be like at least 36.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then of course there's the I don't know. It's got probably around 8 members of your crew who have died by this point. Maybe closer to 10. I guess there's not that much of a difference between. Anyways,
37.
All right, I'm gonna. Yeah. No. All right. So apparently this was not the finale, which I guess means next week will be the finale of the finale, and also the epilogue. Yeah. All right. So thank you everyone so much for joining us on this this burb-filled adventure. I have been your host and GM for this evening, Austin Ramsey. And this stream has been presented by You Don't Meet in an Inn, an actual play podcast about exploring obscure tabletop role-playing games with a rotating cast. You can find both myself and the podcast at Not an Inn. You can find my game design work at austin-ramsey.itch.io. And I have been joined this evening by Christine. Thank you. Also with us is, of course, our unbelievably lucky Sasha.
Hi, I'm the creator of You Don't Mean An In. You can find me at Not An In sometimes on Twitter, or You Don't Mean An In at gmail.com. When my voice is healed, I am available for voiceover work if you are looking for that. That is fun.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been Sasha the whole time.
What?
Each feat in the rule book is a different
At
spindle wheel
Sasha
card.
Renault. You can follow my game dev stuff at Teak Savage. You can check out
And
my
of course,
games at
last but never least, Hadrian.
Oh, keep an eye out for the version of Fantasy Craft where I just rip out all the dice and replace it with tarot. That's gonna be fucking rad and totally functional.
Awesome. I am excited about that. All right, so we will be back again next
as
week
always,
for
find me
the
on
finale,
Twitter
and
@Adrian.
epilogue.
And I'm gonna
Theoretically,
start
I
DMing
can't imagine this fight is going to go on much
soon,
longer.
which Might be streamed, but even if it's not, I'm gonna be posting a lot of
I
art
mean, with
and
your
updates
luck,
on it.
yeah.
It is amazing.
Uh,
Yep.
Hey, it's not your fault. It's just how the dice go. All right, but until then, I just want to remind everyone, don't get sparked.
Famous last words. Oh, come on.
See y'all later.